The Rap Roundtable.
Right on time, right on time. You know how we do it. Come on, press.
It's like, in my mind, the way I view this shit is like bars, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, niggas send me mad bars, that's crazy. I'm like, yo, the nigga tried to bury me under mad bars. Somehow, I gotta make my way out of this shit. Some niggas would be like, damn, a nigga, you know what I mean? A nigga was like, yo, son, most niggas would tuck their pants. It's like, this shit is a challenge. It's like, yo, am I nice or not? You know what I mean? Do I do this shit or don't I do this shit? You know what I'm saying? So every time he send me a verse, that's my mentality, you know what I'm saying? But then on the flip side, it's like, yo, it's music. It's not like no battle. So it's like, yo, how can I still do Rome Streetz to come off the way I need to come off? You know what I'm saying? But then let's make something that's super duper cohesive, you know what I'm saying? That sound ill. That's, you know what I mean? Because some motherfuckers make albums together and there's no chemistry. It just sound like beat, verse. You understand what I'm saying? So it's more than just bars. You're making music at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's how I approach this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's an inspiring thing. One, to rap with a motherfucker who I was listening to before I started rapping. And then now it's like, you know what I mean? I'm doing it. So
that's love, bro.
it's that shit.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. I got a question. Can you give us some insight into like how y'all came to like these beats, this level of production? Because like y'all two individuals, y'all probably have different ears. How did y'all agree on this set of beats that like just went through and was just like immaculate?
It was a vibe, man. It was a vibe. You know, when we did it, we did this album a minute ago.
Okay.
Yeah? We could flex a little bit and say this shit was like done. This shit's been done like a year maybe. Like we've been having this shit this.
Yeah.
This has been, and we added a couple of late tracks, but this was done. The meat of it was done early. So it was like, all right, we would look. One thing I know about Romies is just a rapping ass nigga. I'm like, this is one rapping ass nigga, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he'll punish you if you let him punish you. So I'm like, you know, going back to it's not a competitive thing. It's like, yo, bro, we coming to work. We come to do great shit. We want to be historic. So I can't just be washed under the rug and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and it's not a competitive thing. It's an MC thing. You know what I'm saying? If you're a real MC, you're not trying to get washed under the rug on nothing.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So, and a good tidbit about and you laughing because you know it's like, yo, nigga, no, we not. You send me some shit, it's like, no, you're not finna do that to me. Even though we sticking to the script, we sticking to the, you know what I'm saying? But you're not finna just sweep me under the.
Was a lot of it done like that, back and forth?
All of it.
Okay.
So
all
like,
of it.
I told. We're gonna go behind the scenes. I said, bro, like this was light. Like we did this all email.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow, no
That's incredible to have like that kind of like synergy on the track.
Chemistry is real. We did that all. We didn't meet up one time in the studio.
That's wild.
It's during the pandemic. You know
Right. It was during the pandemic when we did it.
I got the recording shit in my crib. He got the recording shit in my crib. So if I'm just sitting there chilling in the crib smoking, and then he just sent me, it's some new shit. I listened to the shit like, oh, all right, yo, this nigga, all right, let's go. I'm right at it. I'll probably send that shit back the same night. Like, yo, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, it just is what it is. Like, I mean, like,
that's what separated Rome.
Like, yeah, the
to me,
the
that's
song,
what separated
like,
them. He was right.
I got a question. So Rome said he's been listening to you for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? When was it that you caught on to Rome and you was like, you know what?
Early.
Rome was like a problem.
It was early. I think before. I don't want to take no extra credit, but it was before a lot of motherfuckers did. Because he was on my last what? 5, 6. He was
A lot of
on all
niggas
them.
was late.
He was on all of them. If you listen back, I've been on. You know, this motherfucker is dope. He's dope as fuck. He need more recognition. He just need more shine. And he was gonna get it regardless.
The shit y'all dropping is coming. No question.
He's gonna get it regardless. I'm like, but it's like, yo, I need to rap with him though. So it's like,
Shout out
I'm
to
testing
Rome.
my shit.
Shout out to Ren.
I'm testing my shit with his shit. I'm like, yo, this nigga is, and everybody wasn't even up on it. But I'm like, yo, this motherfucker is like a Ginsu knife.
Sharp.
He's shredding all this shit. I'm pick out of all the niggas. I'm like, I'm picking this, like this nigga here. He different. So he's been on every one of my projects since I've been dropping. And people, I think the fans picked up on that. It was like, yo, y'all got something. Y'all got something.
Yeah,
and
for
they,
real.
I think they picked up on it early as well. Hey, hold on. Y'all sound distinctive together. Y'all sound different. Y'all got totally different styles. Y'all sound totally different. You know, but together it's like something there. So I'm like, I picked up on it early. I'm like, all right, what we doing, bro? It could have been many niggas that we both could have did collaborative projects with. It's just early, just like, yo, wrong. Hold on, we got 3. We got 3, 4 already? Yo, let's add another 2. Then it was like, fuck it, let's add another. Like, we building. We never even, I mean, we always met up and, you know what I'm saying, been in the studio, but all those tracks that y'all heard came from email, back and forth.
Tough.
Back and forth emails, man.
Who would usually make the first?
No, it was even.
Either one, like,
It's even?
be like, yo, I found a beat. I got a beat. You fuck with this? Oh yeah, I bet. I'm gonna drop something to it. I'm gonna send it to you. It's easy as that. You know what I mean?
Just that, it wasn't.
Or just like either one of us, you go, yo, I just
I got
recorded this.
something, yeah.
Here,
I got
you
something.
fuck with it? I bet. Send
Just
it
like
back.
that.
Yeah.
Y'all said y'all had this in the tuck for almost a year. What
Almost.
made y'all choose fourth quarter 2021 to put this out to the public?
Because we knew that it was going to be better than what anybody's dropping.
Okay. So get everybody out the way for ISO.
Yeah, look, I want to hear what. First of all, we did this at the beginning of the year, knowing that it'll probably stand the test of time. But then when we hear it, we like, all right, let's drop it now, because we ain't even really think we could have added 4 more. We ain't know what we was doing. We was just cooking. It was like, nah, let's drop this. Yeah, let's drop this. Because when it first started, it was an EP. Then it turned into something else. Then it turned into something else. Then it turned into something else. So it's like the finished product was like when we just came over, like, all right, yeah, we heard everything that everybody else dropping. It's not this. It ain't this. And honestly, and I told them when we laughed hysterically about this. That was light. Yo, I promise you, that was light. Like, we didn't even get in the studio together. Like, that shit was light. We was basically playing around and seeing what stuck, and that's what we got.
Okay.
So imagine when we.
I might be reaching, but it sounds like sequel talk is already in the mix. What's going on?
I mean, yeah, nah, that's up to the fan, but that's up to us too. That's basically up to us, but we kind of knew. I mean, I don't like working with too many people. I can't speak for Rome on that part, but I don't like working with too many people. I like working with Rome because I like working with him.
You gotta feel the energy.
He work how I work. Like, it's like when I send you something, I need a quick response. Your response time got to be kind of quick. Rome he's a rapping.
The crazier it is, the more it make me want to rap. Cause like you gotta understand, like I started rapping by hearing niggas who can't rap good rap. I'm like, this is how y'all rap. I'm like, if y'all do this shit, I can do it. You understand? And then, you know what I mean? That's what made me start rapping. So if I hear a nigga that be like, yo, he spit some real fire shit, and it's like, yo, hop on this. It's just gonna make me want to spit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I listen to the track, I'm not gonna think about washing dishes right after. I'm like, oh, all right, I got some
get
free
to it.
shit.
I gotta
Like,
get to
and
it.
then if I'm in the crib doing nothing, the mic is right there. It's like, all right, I mean, fuck it, let's get it done. Cause like, with me, I'm kind of just coming into this shit. Even though I've been rapping for a minute, like as far as like the public and motherfuckers noticing me and I mean where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just now getting into this shit, so I feel like I gotta make a name for myself in a certain type of way, like, because it's history at the end of the day, so I just need niggas to know that I get busy for real. That's what it is, you know what I'm saying? So if I rap with a nigga who I feel like, yo, this nigga's ill, like I've been fucking with him. If he send me some shit, if I can, I'm gonna send it to that nigga right away, because I'm gonna let him know, yo, I get busy for real.
like it. I
There's
like
not
that
no flim
attitude.
flam shit.
I like
Because
that attitude.
on the real side, a lot of these industry niggas, it be this many niggas in the room where they make a song helping they niggas. You understand what I'm saying? They be like, yo, we about to make a song. What you think? Yo, is this hard? He's like, yo, say this. Yo. You got something that sound like, yo, oh, yeah, all right. So at the end of the day, I let niggas know, like, yo, what you doing? Yo, I'm in the crib smoking. Oh, I got something for you. All right, cool. I'm gonna send it back.
I should be back in 15 minutes.
Right now.
Crazy.
Like, yeah, I'm not playing.
This nigga
So
crazy.
it's like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's why I carry like
quality
that,
and quantity.
Yeah.
How about that? How about that?
Yeah. Man, I know you work with you work a lot with Nicholas Craven. In Rome, you worked with Future Wave. Were they on the album? What's the producer list like?
Craven got a track on there, but it's deeper than that because he heard the album before a lot of so it's like a lot of times, even if they're not involved, it's a passing it by people hear shit. It's like, yo,
that's real.
This is, you know what I mean? Like, this is crazy. You know what I mean? So I know if the Future give him like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah. A
lot of times it don't even matter who did the beat to other producers. If it's fire, it gotta be crazy.
There's a beat on the album. I didn't even know who fucking sent it to me. I just heard it like, oh, this shit hard. What?
That happens.
So y'all not looking at the name. Y'all just
I know who the producer is. I know who the producer is. But at the time, I didn't know who the producer was. I'm like, yo, I just had this in my email, and I know somebody actually sent it to me. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna kill this shit. And then I had to go find the producer. As far as Future Wave isn't on this album. It's actually Wavy to God. You know what I'm saying? Wavy to God produced the second song on this album. And that's like, one of my main producers.
That's what's up.
Like, you got a stable. You just got a stable.
But really, it don't even be about the name. It's just the fire. It's really just the fire. I don't really care about the name.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't care who did the beat.
Because, listen,
As long as it's heat.
I was a person who, quote unquote, had no name at one point. You know what I mean? And it wasn't about, who I'm working with or who produces shit. It's like, yo,
nice or not.
I got some fire music that you should listen to. Eventually, you know, people who got a name start fucking with me, but in the beginning, it was just, you know what I mean? Listen to this heat. That's it. Okay, so
you hear that shit simmering?
Really
You hear that simmer in the background?
Cooking.
I got a question. Y'all got a personal favorite, so y'all both got a favorite one out of it?
Oh,
I like all this shit.
I really like. All right, so when you're an artist, usually the last joint you did is your last favorite joint is your favorite joint. Your first favorite joint gets burned out quick. You know what I'm saying?
The next one you write is trying to
Right.
like not even literally, like as a writer, it's like me, I try to get better every time I write a rap. So like the shit I wrote an hour ago could be my favorite shit, it could be the best shit I ever wrote, but if I write something else, it's like, alright. I mean, because I'm not trying to ever say the same thing. So now I have to come up with a whole new thing to say, you know what I mean? New ways to put it together. So it's like, this gonna be better than that because I came here with all of that. So how can I do something that's not this and not be redundant? So it's
My
like,
favorite shit changes from
the whole album is my favorite.
Yeah, I love the whole thing because it's cohesive. But it's usually the last thing that my last favorite is my favorite shit. So rooftop like rooftop sermon.
Hard.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That one.
Yeah, like that's one of my because we was so I know in layman's terms a lot of casual rap fans be like, but for the rapper, like when I seen the rappers in the crowd, the rappers was like, y'all bugging. Yeah, y'all bugging. And I was talking to them and I was like, hey, yo, y'all hear what the fuck we talking about? You hear that? Like I'm talking, we talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? The people who understand how our lingo. And they're looking at us like, yo, y'all crazy. Like, you know, y'all crazy.
Sometimes people like only rapping, not saying only, but like
most of the time,
rappers, most of the time, man, only like niggas who write raps really understand the depth of the rhymes because they like know how the words connect. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga who just like is a fan of rap, not saying they can't, but like a person who writes rap has a different interpretation of a rhyme than just the casual listener.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So this type of shit, like, this is for like a rapper, you know what I mean?
Like the whole album.
Rappers, even if for listeners.
The whole
like,
album, I'm looking at
raps
Special.
are-
I'm looking at
appreciate
Special like,
that shit. You know what I'm saying?
yo,
Right.
do you hear? Well, I'm looking at right at Special because he understands what it takes to do what
How
we
complex
do.
it is.
Right.
A writer know what another writer have to do to put that together.
I just was looking at like because he know what we was doing.
Yeah.
You hear? Right, you do the same thing. So I'm like, hey Shay, and I'm like, yo, do y'all hear? They like, yo,
crazy.
They like, yo, y'all wildin'.
So can I ask about that real quick? Because I know she's a frequent collaborator, but the track, the story,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Claudine.
Ridiculous.
I say all the time, like, storytelling is such a lost art in today's, hip hop. Was that a conscious decision? Where y'all like, yo, we got to bring the storytelling element back because it's really missing, and y'all like the
Very
way y'all
highly missed.
We told y'all it came.
Of course, because it's like, just like you said, storytelling is a lost art. So even like with me, like if you listen to all my albums, I have a storytelling song on every album pretty much. So it's like, that's something that it's a lost art. So it's like, yeah, it's a conscious decision to put shit like that.
Streetz though, who tell a story like how we told it over email?
Yeah, nobody. Like you said, we wasn't
That's
in
a
the
crazy
studio.
point.
And then
Nigga, we
bring in
didn't.
Shay.
Hold on. We didn't even talk about the story.
Exactly.
We didn't say, yo.
Just
let's do-
connected.
See, that was
I
kind of my
I
question. Was
sent
it
him
like
6
written
bars.
out or was
That's
it just
synergy.
like,
I sent this man 6 bars, like, yo, let's just go.
Shit.
We didn't discuss it. I sent him
Different.
6 bars, and I'm like, yo, I want you to continue. And when he sent 6 back, I sent 8 back.
That's different.
And he sent 4 back, I sent 2 back.
Yeah.
We told him a whole story over.
Langston Hughes type shit.
that's right.
It's probably a different producer on every song besides
No,
2 of them.
Beyond
because
did
Beyond
2,
did 2.
Mayor did 2.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, so with that being said, I mean, not many MCs can say that they have an actual connection or synergy amongst each other with email. So I'm asking y'all now, is there any more music that's gonna come forward? And if not, is this something you would think about taking on a possible tour? Say Trust and Brazil, so on and so forth. I mean, I can see it happening.
That's gonna be huge. We building it. Like, I think we building. Like, we building towards the future. I think the future is fucking bright for what we doing.
Luminescent.
You're gonna see Trust.
Yeah.
You're gonna see Griselda. You're gonna see my imprint. You're gonna see Rome's imprint. You're gonna see Benny's imprint. We're just gonna roll.
Yeah, don't keep rolling with it.
And we're unstoppable because nobody's better than us. I gotta say that. I'm gonna say that. Say that, please. I'm gonna say that.
Well, I mean, I'm
Hey,
a
look,
witness.
One thing I want to say about this shit is that, like, alright, like hip hop is now it's like different pockets, different genres of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you got this, like the drill music, you got like the Young Thug type of shit, you got like the A Boogie type of shit. Like this type of shit, it's only a couple niggas that do his shit at a high level that's active, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's us in this room, and there's other niggas who not in this room, like the people you named, you know what I'm saying? The rest of Griselda, and then other niggas, you know what I'm saying? But like, this is it right here. So we are the ones who is pushing this shit. The more we push this shit, the more it's gonna be in the mainstream, because the mainstream niggas wanna fuck with this. You understand? There's fucking NBA
They be in
niggas
my
who hit me
DM.
up that
Them
fucking
niggas be
this shit.
DMing me, man. I'll be like, yo, you too
Like-
famous to be DMing me.
I be going places, niggas who I be introducing myself to, who, you know what I mean, mainstream niggas, they know who I am and they fuck with it. And then I see, like, you know, just the way we do this shit as far as how we release with vinyls and tapes. Like, we popularize that shit now. You see, like, mainstream artists putting out cassette tapes and doing whole merch runs with the vinyl and all that shit. So they watching this shit. And then at the end of the day, this type of rap, you can't deny that shit. Once this shit gets to the airwave, they gonna know what the fuck is up. And then even if they late to catch on, it's still history being made. Regardless, like we all making history. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about it do take a minute for the masses to catch on, but there's enough people catching on where motherfuckers is good. Like,
That's a fact.
You make millions off of this shit. So at the end of the day, like, it don't even matter if they sleep or not. I mean,
People are always gonna sniff
it's
out
still
who
ways
get
to
rich.
eat, but you know, we doing quality shit at a high frequency.
I'm gonna tell you that.
And that's kind of never been done before too, because you know how they make a lot of mainstream niggas take a year to put albums out, or you know they make it seem
4
like a
years.
big
4
deal
years.
where it be like, you know, they drop
4
2
years,
albums in a year.
4 years.
All
right.
Speak on it.
Every month.
Speak on it,
You
Rome.
understand what I'm saying? Like we doing shit that ain't never really
4
been
years,
done.
5 years.
So at the end of the day, like this is
Hey,
it.
niggas was missing.
All right.
5 years.
In live action.
Fuck wrong with him.
You got the historical shit in
We
live.
doing history.
Historic
in
shit.
months. It's taking us months to create
And
history.
then like this email shit back and forth, like, yeah, man, a lot of my albums is made like that.
You know what's crazy? A lot of times when you hear a nigga make an album like that, you can tell. You can listen to it and tell the synergy wasn't there. You can tell them niggas wasn't building. You can tell them niggas wasn't vibing,
And it's
smoking,
crazy, you know what's
drinking.
crazy with this shit?
Talk to him.
For me, it's like, yo, my nigga, I used to write the illest rhymes in a fucking jail cell, so I don't need much to get my shit off.
Armed robbery was my third crime.
All you need to do is send me the beat. I
Ditto.
don't need nothing else. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, this shit is easy. Rapping is easy.
But how satisfying is it to get to this level? The light is on bars yet again, without having to do some bullshit to get
Look,
that light.
I'm
All
gonna
lyrics
tell you. Oh man, I gotta answer that. We can both.
I was
piggyback
never
on
gonna do bullshit.
that. I was
again.
never ever gonna do that.
There's niggas doing bullshit right now.
Yeah.
To
And it's a shameful. It's not even shameful. Like when I see a veteran, when I see an old veteran, old grizzled vet.
Grizzly
He
Adams.
got the 12 o'clock shadow. He's hurting. He's out here hurting and shit. And he's doing these club songs and it's like, he's fighting on. He's fighting. He's fighting for dear life. Yeah, he's fighting for dear life. You know what I mean? I want to reach out to him and say, brother, put the club song down, brother. Put the club song down. Put it down. It's not for you. That club song is not for you. Come on, pick up some of this good street great.
Shit that stick to your ribs.
Pick this Bible and read from what we do. Pick pick it and you could
They
prosper.
had them. They put it down. They thought it wasn't
They
valuable.
did, and yeah.
But at the end of the day, you actually gotta say something that is about something.
When you try hard, when you
know
die
what I'm
hard.
saying? Like,
Absolutely.
Niggas just be trying to say it ill, like have a dope verse instead of actually trying to tell niggas something. You know what I mean?
And y'all gotta say this
you can
about
still
our
be
album.
ill saying what's on your
Absolutely.
mind instead of
I gotta
just
say about this
trying to
album.
razzle-dazzle style shit.
We doing the A1 shit. We doing putting it about between Hezzy, all that, but we still
Tween.
A couple of
tween.
twins.
We doing all that.
That's how we play ball
Yeah,
at this
but
level.
it's
You
substance in
understand?
there.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
It's substance.
Because that's how we do. Some
Honestly.
niggas can only dribble. You know what I mean?
We
We
doing
be
everything.
doing everything because that's how we've been accustomed to being on the court. You know what I mean? That's how you gotta be. If you coming around here with niggas, you know what I mean? You gotta be able to do shit like
You can't do all
All
you can't
purpose.
do all this.
dunk on you.
You can't do all this. Listen, we taking advantage.
Niggas gonna
of
slam
it.
on this shit.
Respect. If you ain't got all that, if you ain't coming to our court and you ain't got all this, first we got all that. But we got buckets too. We can score.
This is like M1
We could do everything. We could, bro, we could put up 40 and we gonna make it look special. All of that. This niggas that dude that got the Tim Duncan game. I respect those
Fundamentals.
niggas. I'm gonna say no names who got that. Cause this niggas are out there.
good for it.
They good for it. 40 and look, nigga give you 40, you wouldn't even know he gave you 40. Timmy. Like, all right, Tim Duncan. Like, all right, we got a lot of Tim Duncans rapping. We giving you all this, and we giving you fundamentals. we going in our bag, like, you know what I'm saying? We raising
LeBron in the 2011 on this.
absolutely. We raising young men. And we talking our shit. We not preaching. You know, you don't want to hear nobody preach to you. You know what I'm saying? But we just giving you real life, real shit. You know what I'm saying? And we got all the tricks to go with it. You know what I'm saying? No one's doing that.
And the day it's just numbers on the board. So when you put like this, it's just up there. So when you hear and then see all these other journalists tweet shit and be on Twitter like, yo, where's the bars at? Who got the bars?
You know where the fuck they at?
You understand what I'm saying? And niggas been putting numbers on the board. They just act like it ain't there, but at the end of the day, it's fucking there. When they come and when they fucking like later on and they be like, yo, you're so dope. Like, bro, niggas been sending you shit for mad fucking long, nigga. Go actually read the comments under the post that you be like, yo, where's the bars at? You see niggas and tag me 100 times. But the thing is though, these journalists is but you know, I understand because it's so many whack motherfuckers that you tired of just giving niggas chances. But it's like, they not gonna accept the most fire shit if it don't come from somebody who they actually respect their opinion. You understand what I'm saying? So motherfuckers will tell them all day that this is hard, but then when the guy who they like tell them, that's when they hop in the DM like, yo, let's do an interview. Like, you know what I mean? I don't feel no way because that's how the game goes.
Talk about
That's how the
it.
game goes. But I say
Late
that
to the
to
party.
say, we do shit like this just to put it up there so niggas can't say it don't exist. You understand what I'm saying? Like, niggas know this, you know what I mean? Like, it's here. The bars has always been here. When motherfucking bars is back, no, nigga. They're here.
I'm gonna give y'all a sound bite.
Listen, bro.
Talk to us.
And it's crazy because Chamber,
We need it. We need it. Rap Roundtable. We need it. Shout out to my nigga Bass.
Pop your shit. What else?
Hey, like, what you finna say? You about to say some fucking flag. Nah, this what I'm gonna say. I'm dead serious. Abby, be quiet. Look, you know what I'm finna say? This album, serious, in all serious, I heard it. I'm finna go up there. It's there in line with the greatest duo albums ever. Only build this, and this. Put it there though. Raise it.
That's the standard.
I mean, Ray and Ghost, they was thick as Steve.
That's a fact.
We did it over email, like, yo, yeah, boom, man, here we go. All right, done. All right, boom. What we doing next?
because we know what the street is, we know.
And then you got that. So, all right. So what happens when we really be like, all right,
Let's lock in.
let's look. We know exactly what we needed to do, even though we did it early and we did it over email and we did it. You would have got a lot of rushed work, and like homeboy said, you would have knew it was like, this don't even sound. This is not cohesive. These niggas wasn't even together. You didn't know that when you heard that.
Not at all.
No, absolutely not.
That was a decision that we made. It was a conscious decision that we made. Like, yo, it gotta sound like, you know, man. Even though the world, what's going on in the world, we're gonna fight through that and still make a classic album. We're gonna make and we're gonna make it sound like we was together the whole fucking time. Story joints. That's I'm like, fuck it, let's do a story joint.
Crazy.
So people can know that it don't matter. It don't matter. Whatever's deterring you from your next, it don't even matter. Just find a way to get it done. We found a way to make what we made. We found a way to get it done. And the people that was around, the people that saw it, they was like, yo, y'all did that. That shit was like nothing. Almost. Like, yo, y'all really did that? It's over? It's like, yeah. It's over. We did that through email. Like that. I'm like, wrong, like, done, we did like, all right, let's go through it. Like, damn, this is better than a lot of nigga shit. And we didn't even put in real effort to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we did put a conscious effort to the point to where it was like, we needed to be cohesive. We needed to sound like me and him are together, working as one mind to make this shit happen. And I think we that shit resonated throughout the project. To me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm putting it up there. Like top 5 duo albums that, you know what I'm saying? Ran goes who and who, who and who, and who and who. Ran and Roll. There, it's there.
R&R.
Y'all heard it. I'm not just talking. I heard it. All right, so what we doing? Like, yo, write that shit though. Okay. We need courage though. Also, like, also we need people to be like, all right, we are not the hugest names, but it's still like, yo, nah, these niggas are rapping the best right now.
The music always gonna speak for itself though.
Fuck it, I'm gonna just say it. We need somebody to be like, yo, nah, fuck that.
The words is on the paper.
These dudes are rapping better than who the fuck y'all list is. That shit is not that. Y'all wrong. That list is wrong.
Listen to it and hear it. Go read the fucking lyrics.
That list is wrong.
This is wrong.
Now we can make different lists about different shit.
Yesterday's list is not today's list. You heard it.
You gotta wait till December.
No, it's not over. Hold on, let me say this, man. You
I love it.
Energy.
Yes,
Rap
sir.
Roundtable vibes.
I love it.
We just put numbers on the board. This shit's going down, man. You already
Y'all already got the award for most cohesive story not made together.
That man speak.
Hey, take it down a notch.
Turn it up. Turn up.
Talk that shit.
We got 4 of the best lyricists on the earth in this room right now.
Shout out to Shade.
I know what
We got 38 specialists.
Special.
Rome Streetz and Ransom.
Rome, Red.
And hold on. There's MCs in this mother. Yeah, there's MCs in this motherfucker. This is an MC room. You know what I'm saying? This is what this shit is about. You know what I'm saying? So when you say you have your top lyricists list, I don't respect them if none of these people are on the list. I don't even know if I'm on it. If one of these people are on the list and I'm not, I'm cool. Because I know that they listening to one of us. You can't have Meg Thee Stallion here.
Talk to him.
And look, great artists. Not well, we're not gonna say great artists. Good artists. Good artists. No, come on.
Honesty's the best policy. Talk your shit. Talk your shit. Gobble me, swallow me, ain't it?
What I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying, when you're a top
Talk my shit.
when you're a top lyricist, lyrics derive, the word lyrics derives from the word lyricist. So that means what you say, right? You need to be judged on what you say. You know what I'm saying? And I think what we're saying is better than what everyone else is saying. So that would put us all on the top lists.
And how well it's said.
Now, if you say top artist, top, yo, that's subjective.
How it's being said.
To me, lyrics are not subjective. Either you rapping that shit or you're not. It's not subjective. Art is subjective. I just, this nigga's abstract. I don't know what the fuck you doing. It sounds good. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? This right here, lyricists are not subjective. Either you rapping your ass off or you're not. And that's just that. It's not subjective. I can't say Megan is rapping. She not rapping her ass off. She's just doing what she doing solid work and doing what she got to do to get to work. All right, but you got motherfuckers who's rapping their ass off. That should be the list of that.
Yes.
And then you put what they do, or whatever the fuck you do, you put that on that list. Melodic shit, whatever, sick ass shit, whatever the fuck you do, you make a list for this. But this is what we do.
Different.
And we don't try to do what other people do. We just do what the fuck we do. You can't put them on our list. It's all fucking lists. We the best lyricists. You can't put them on our list because we not on their list.
It's very real. At the Rap Roundtable, we talk about this a lot. Do you think that when we collectively, everyone, the globe went through past 1.5, 2 years, quarantine and COVID and everything, and people had to be locked down, do you think that's gonna make people pay closer attention, or do you think it has so far? Like,
I do.
yeah.
I do. I think people had to sit down and listen.
Facts.
They was forced to. Look, Migos sound great in the club.
In a club.
But if I can't get to the club, or even in the car going to the club, that shit sound is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, but sometimes it's different moves for different situations. So like, yo, my thing is, if you're an artist, read the fucking room or your label. Read the room. The room is fucking terror, pandemic. Motherfuckers dying. I don't want to turn up right now. Motherfuckers is dying right now. So it's like, we fit the mood. We just fit the mood. We talking. We talk to people that look like us, that talk like us, that walk like us. That's what we speak for. So it's like, you gotta read the room. You know what I'm saying? So even if you're a label, read the fucking room. We don't need to do WAP right now. No, not that. I'm not saying it's not a good song. No, just read the room. I'm talking real. I'm talking real shit. The minute I'm not talking no real shit, say no. Rand, you out. Read the room. It's a world fucking.
Yeah, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? Read the room. Labels. Put out some shit that kind of uplift people or something. You know what I'm saying? So I think, people gravitated to what we're doing because we're talking some real shit. We're not just saying, yo, oh man, we selling drugs. And nah, we're not just saying that, bro. We're saying like, yo, man, shit is fucked up. But look at us though. But look what we doing. You know what I'm saying? And I swear to God, that's what I embody. Yo, man, let's get it. I don't give a fuck your situation. Fuck your situation, bro. Let's still fight forward. Yo, the world's fucked up. It's ironic that the world was fucked up and we came up. The people that was fucked up, we started to rise. It's ironic that all of us was like, man, yo, when everything was going good, nobody wanted to hear us.
Cream always rises to the top.
Now, when everything went to shit, now you want to hear us.
Niggas can't be rapping.
That's fucking ironic, right? That we thrive. We thrive when everything ain't going great. But that's what life is about. You thrive when shit ain't going great. And we mastered that. We mastered that shit. And that's why they gravitate to what we do. Because we mastered that shit. When shit ain't going good, here we are. Doing what the fuck we do at the highest level. When everybody's like, oh, what do we do? We're at the highest level. Yes, you need to come grab it. You need to see what we're doing. Because we're better than what the fuck they're doing. I'm done. Don't tell. I'm telling you, we're better than what they're doing. We're better than that shit they're doing. Like I said, when everything is going great, all the music sounds great, except what we doing. The world went to shit, and it's like, yo, hold on, who the fuck is wrong with Streetz? He talking some crazy shit. Like, yo, I need to sit down and listen because he's talking to me. You know what I'm saying? My wet ass, whatever. That's not, yo, quarantining right now. Like, it's not really working for me right now. That shit's not working for me right now. Like, what they saying? That shit working right now. You know what I'm saying? They talking some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Shay. What we talk like for women? For women, you talk some real shit. What they need to hear. Uplift women. Black women. Right? I don't give a fuck. People that look like us. People who move like us. That's what you do, right? That's what moves you. And when the world went to shit, they came. It was right to you. When women need to hear something, all right, okay, like, but I need to hear what she's saying. This is a real one, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a real one. I need to hear her real stories, what she's really going through, and she gave it to me. I just hope that when everything turns back good, that y'all don't forget about it.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
Can I ask you a question? Unforgettable, like, man. So what was the most
the song that took the longest for you to write on the tape?
That's a great question because all of it flowed. I'm not gonna lie, all of it flowed.
Stop clock with it.
And we did this shit. Like if you had to put all the time together that took to take the album, 2 weeks.
Sheesh.
Over email?
That
Over
14 days.
email. Over email. We never met up and did anything.
Stuff was already in motion. Like this shit just came about while we was just doing other things.
What's the first record y'all did?
First song
What's the first record y'all did?
the first song was the last
Claudine was one of them. I know that's what you go with, V-Dog. V-Dog did Claudine. That's crazy. I think the first one we did.
First song was the last one.
That's
The last track on the last track on the album was the first track that we did.
Oh, interesting.
That's the first track that we did, and then Claudine and all that shit came after that. Claudine was the second record. I think. Ain't that crazy though? The story that came that was like the second record.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, Shay. I said we need. She did. Like I said, I told him, Shay, I didn't explain the story to him. I just was like, yo, just take it wherever the fuck. Then it was like, Shay, here, you just do what the fuck.
She did that.
You know this. You'll listen. You know what you know, and she sent it back. It was like, all right, she knew what to do. We never discussed it. We never had a discussion like, yo, listen, you the feed, and you gonna play the feed, we gonna do it. And never had it like that. It was just, it was just extremely. We never talked about it. We never talked about the story. Not one time that we discussed the story. Not one time that we discussed the story.
You said you told me.
I told you.
Yeah, you told me.
I said, look.
Yeah.
I told you. I told you.
Another question. So, how did the game feature come about?
That's a funny story. Game out here reckless. No, I know. No, I'm not saying reckless. I'm just saying he's just doing his thing. Like he's working.
I mean, we heard you say like yourself.
Game working, man. Game's working, man. And we working. Game working. So I'm like, all right, you working? We working. Let's work together. And Game was like, all right. I'm like, all right, cool. We working. Game was working. Game out there working. I said, look, nigga, we need to work. He said, we need to work. I said, all right. I mean, we working.
I'm attaching myself to anything that's super hot.
Nah. And then, but look, I'm gonna tell you like this. He working, but he wasn't working like when we was working. He was like, oh, y'all working.
Working.
He works. That type of work. Not that work you doing over there. We doing this favor. He was like, oh nah, okay, I see what's going on. I say, all right, let's work. And that's how that happened. A lot of work being done.
Who sent it first? Did he send it first, and then y'all built off of that, or?
I had one verse on the beat. Lord Share did the beat. Shout out to Lord Share. Yeah.
Yo, I just want to say, Cuba Links Part 2, 2021.
I believe so.
I'm proud of you, brother.
I believe so.
Thank you.
I believe so.
Bringing us back. I thirst for this sound. Cuba Links Part 2.
You got it.
Thank you. Thank you.
I believe so.
Cuba Links
You know,
Part 2.
I'm not gonna go here. I believe so. Nah, but look, everything like the game record happened like that. We just all of us was working at the same time. And that's how like that we went on. But when he was like, yo, we listened, he was like, yeah, nah, I need that. I'm like, all right, come on, let's go. So that's that. You know what I'm saying? Little tidbit, we was gonna do a tape. That's how that derived from that. It derived from I was gonna do a tape with him. And then it's like that might happen, but I'm just like, all right, this is what we doing. So I might drag him down to the dirty dungeons.